Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
We're at American Angus Association headquarters today, bringing you top news headlines, including tips for proper animal identification.
There's value in raising hay in May.
Lowell Catlett talks about a new age in ag, and we sit down with some special guests to talk about the growing role of genomics.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. Properly identifying cattle is essential to a well-operating herd where records are paramount. With advancing technologies, there are a lot of options to consider along with transportation regulations.
Animal identification is a very proven tool to tie data to an animal. So whether you're looking for something very simple like a breeding date or pregnancy check on an animal, or performance information on an individual animal, those tools as an ear tag enables you to do that. As technology has improved, we now have electronic ear tags that we can use for that as well, and we've moved all the way to genomics, where you can take a tissue sample that ties genomics of an animal back genetically, so we can take more important information and turn it into information that we can share across the board. We move animals longer distances than we ever did before, and they're exposed to more issues and more challenges in the field. And so by having an identification device, you can track the movement of animals easier. And quite frankly, we have rules now when you move animals across state lines, they have to have an official identification in place, and an ear tag or an EID tag would be a tool to use for that, as well as management on the farm.
In 10 years, your drone may be the most economical, efficient, and environmentally friendly piece of equipment on your ranch. That's according to Clay Dillow, writer for Fortune. In the next decade, total domestic economic impact from drones is expected to reach $82.1 billion, and $75.6 billion will be from ag applications. Quinn Jackson, Information Technology Manager of Landview Incorporated, a retailer of these unmanned systems or drones, said this technology has many expanding applications on the ranch.
They'll be able to be used to go out and scope out your ranch and be able to find where those cattle are and be able to give you a real-time report on where they're currently located and be able to round them up a little quicker. And so with cattlemen, this is a big deal. They'll be able to send these out to be able to locate their cattle on a ranch more quickly with the drone. They're also looking at other technologies on drones, such as infrared and thermal, to go on a drone so that you'll be able to watch for different temperatures. Other applications would be fertilizing, and so you can make a field map, and it can actually go out and spray certain areas on the crop that you've specified that needs it. And so some of those applications, I think there's still a lot more that I haven't even thought of, but I think we're just at the verge of this technology and what it's going to uncover in the future.
You can read more about this story in the April Angus Beef Bulletin Extra at angusbeefbulletin.com/extra.
It's the prime time of year to start baling hay, according to a University of Missouri forage specialist who says the month of May is the ideal time to harvest the most nutritious grass that'll fuel your herd through the winter months. Early April was a productive time for growth, and the Missouri report cites 200 pounds of dry matter was produced per acre, thanks to heavy rainfall followed by warmer temperatures. Growth slowed in late April, as expected, and livestock farmers are encouraged to act now to benefit from the high nutrient grass currently on the ground.
We go now to Jenna McCrell for news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Crystal. The East Coast will be buzzing with Angus competition this weekend as the Atlantic National Regional Preview Junior Angus Show and Roll of Victory Super Point Angus Show take place in Timonium, Maryland. The show is a long tradition in the Northeast and is one of the largest shows in the country for Angus breeders and the National Junior Angus Association. Judge John Rayfield of College Station, Texas, will evaluate the junior entries on Saturday, and Travis Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma, will serve as the judge for Sunday's open show. Stay tuned to Angus.org for show results when they become available. The American Angus Auxiliary is seeking nominations for open officer and regional director positions. If you're interested in the future of the Angus breed and the auxiliary's mission, then serving on the national level is a wonderful way to contribute, according to Auxiliary Officer and past President Courtney Holzhauser. For more information on the available positions, visit the Angus.org newsroom. And the cattle industry is changing at a rapid pace. With new technology and research at every corner, today's cattleman needs a trusted resource to stay up to date on the most pressing news in the beef business. The Angus Beef Bulletin Extra is a monthly online publication that delivers practical news and tips for beef cattle management, health and nutrition, and marketing. You can sign up for free online today at angusbeefbulletin.com/extra. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When the Angus Report returns, Lowell Catlett shares why it's an exciting time to be in the cattle business.
And Dr. Dan Mosier of Angus Genetics Incorporated and Ryan Rupert of GeneSeek join us to discuss genomic technologies.
Visit Angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Your herd, your business, your family. You've always protected what matters most, so you know how important vaccinations are for healthy cattle. And with Vista vaccines from Merck Animal Health, you know you're covered. No other vaccine works like Vista. Only Vista gives you complete dual-action pneumonia protection and complete one-dose fetal protection for the entire pregnancy. Protect what matters most. Talk to your veterinarian or animal health supplier about Vista.
You pick your cattle and your partners with care. Count on those who share your values about hard work and a reputation that is earned. Choose the optimists, the exciting ideas, like GeneSeek Genomic Profiling. When you go with the GeneSeek GG-PhD, you can invest time, money, and reputation in superior seed stock. You know their merit earlier in life, so you can raise and market calving ease, growth, and carcass bulls with greater confidence. And when your bulls perform as advertised, your customers can take your word to the bank. We know you are good at what you do. We help you stand out from the crowd. GeneSeek, a new brand of partner.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting BQA.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit BQA.org today and become a member of the BQA team.
Calves require adequate, high-quality colostrum immediately following birth to receive the immune and nutritional support needed to fight diseases and thrive. Next-generation Colostrix colostrum replacer and supplement are USDA licensed to aid in the treatment of failure of passive transfer and contain natural maternal bovine colostrum antibodies against E. coli K99. Ask your animal health supplier for Colostrix or visit agrilabs.com for details. Colostrix makes all systems go.
At 44 Farms, we breed quality into everything we do. And that's why we're now offering the 44 Next Replacement Heifer Program. Breeders can rebuild their herds with the 44 Farms quality they deserve. Heifers are available in large uniform group for spring and fall calving season. 44 Farms Angus bulls are also still available by private treaty. Contact us today to learn more about 44 Farms.